What's up, guys? We're back with another video here on the channel. As you can see, we're going to be casting some Primeval Titans today. Well, maybe not casting, but putting into play. Before we continue, as always, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the video, and if you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps the channel out immensely, helps grow the channel, so thank you again for all the support. Really appreciate each and every one of you. So this is a league that I played on live on the Twitch stream yesterday, actually, and it is the deck list that I was talking about that got, I think it was it 11th place in the PTQ? It was either 10th or 11th in the qualifier this past weekend, and that is the Indomitable Creativity Primeval Titan deck. So I'm sure that you've seen plenty of Primeval Titan decks in the past. For those of you who don't know what Creativity does, it's like a polymorph-esque type card. It's red, 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 X, so a lot of red mana. Destroy X target artifacts or creatures, and then you flip for each permanent destroyed this way. That player, notably, flips until they hit a creature or an artifact. So you can target your opponent's stuff, which means that maybe your opponent has like a giant Murktide Regent that you can't kill. So you might, in a pinch, you can do that. Obviously, most of the time you're targeting your own stuff to try and flip into Primeval Titans. Now, there's a couple of downsides and a couple of upsides to playing the Primeval Titan stuff. So first and foremost, let's just go over the rest of the deck. So we have ways to put creatures or artifacts into play, because remember, we can't play any actual physical creatures outside of the one that we're trying to creativity into. So that's why we have 4 Primeval Titans and then no other actual creatures in our deck. So we have Strike It Rich to make a treasure for the creativity. We have Hard Evidence, which is an amazing card in this deck. I know it's kind of funny to say that a 1-mana 0/3 is an amazing card, but it makes an 0/3 and a token, both of which are not that easy to remove from the battlefield. So it makes 2 tokens for the creativity, and it's pretty dope there. And then we also have 4 copies of Dwarven Mine, which is a land when it comes into play untapped. When you have 3 or more other mountains in play, you make a 1/1. 1/1, again, notably, you can creativity away. So you have Strike Rich, Hard Evidence, Dwarven Mine to make tokens. Now, what's going on here is, let's say you cast Indomitable Creativity for X equals 2, right? You put 2 Primeval Titans into play. Now, the first one triggers. Presumably you have probably 5 lands in play if you're creativitying for 2. So you have 5 lands in play, which means the first Titan gets a Valakut and a mountain, right? Which the mountain will trigger the Valakut, that's 3 damage, and then the second Titan will get another Valakut and another mountain, which triggers the Valakut 2 more times. So, I mean, there's also situations where you can, like, first Titan gets double Valakut, second Titan gets double mountain, that's 12 damage. So most of the time, creativity for X equals 2 is going to deal 12, unless you already have a Valakut in play, and then maybe you get 2 more Valakuts, and then maybe you get 2 mountains, that's 18. But there are situations where creativity for X equals 2 is lethal by itself. Now, the problem is, sometimes creativity for X equals 2 is not lethal, and you really kind of need creativity X equals 2 to be, sort of ending the game on the spot. Like, for example, if you look at the other creativity decks, they put Emrakul plus Sarah's Emissary into play, and they name, they protect their Emrakul from whatever planeswalkers, right? And then Emrakul has protection from everything, and then untap attack with Emrakul. So it's a little bit different in the sense of, creativity for 2 doesn't always kill them. But the upside of playing with Primeval Titan is, obviously, this card is much more castable than something like Sarah's Emissary or Emrakul even. So that's the upside you get, because you also have Explore plus Strike It Rich to generate, to sort of ramp you up to play a turn 4 Primeval Titan, which just happens sometimes. And then the rest of the deck is Explore, again, to hit our land drops and cycle through our deck to find creativity. Prismatic Ending, just the best removal spell in the format, or one of them. Wrenn 6, which is pretty good with just a bunch of fetch lands, getting back fetch lands to get more Dwarven Mines and things like that. And then we have Teferi Time Raveler, which is a card that allows us to, if we have Teferi, like we curve Teferi into creativity, they can't interact with the token, because sometimes when you're creativitying a Dwarven Mine token, you have to worry about your opponent having a removal spell. But if you have a Teferi in play, nothing to worry about there. You can also instant speed creativity after you plus the Teferi, which might come up from time to time. And yeah, just Teferi is just an overall awesome card right now. Good against Cascade, good against opposing counter spells and removal spells. Just A really, really good card. And then rounding out the deck with a couple of lightning bolts here. Mana base, we got, again, the 4 copies of Dwarven Mines, a bunch of fetch lands to facilitate that. Remember, we can only really play mountains in this deck because we are a Dwarven Mine deck. So all of our lands kind of have to be mountains, and we're also a Valakut deck. So some shock lands, a couple triomes, and then, yeah, so really just the standout being the Dwarven Mines there. Moving on to the sideboard, we have 3 copies of Blossoming Calm, because I've been told that this deck has an atrocious burn matchup, which maybe we'll get to see a little bit in the video. A little foreshadowing there. Well, we'll see. Anyways, yeah, Blossoming Calm really good against burn. Probably one of the single best cards that you can play against burn. So I would definitely recommend this if you get a bad burn matchup. We got Aether Gust. Now this is kind of like a package deal. Aether Gust and Basic Island. Now remember how I said we're a Valakut deck, which means we need a lot of mountains, right? You can imagine playing against Blood Moon, your Dwarven Mines are going to be shut off anyways, so you don't really care if they Blood Moon you. You don't really care about having a basic. You need a Basic Island, and you don't care about the actual not having a mountain, because your Dwarven Mines are going to be shut off by Blood Moon anyways. So you need the Basic Island to be able to Aether Gust Blood Moon, because otherwise you really can't beat it. I mean, you can attack with some 6/6s, but yeah, it's tough to beat if you don't have the Basic Island. So Island plus Gust is kind of a package deal. Flusterstorm here for Cascade and opposing counter spells, along with Veil of Summer. Again, really good against Cascade spells. Good on the play against discard spells as well. And then rounding out the sideboard, some Force of Vigors for Hammer Time and all of your various Urza Saga strategies. So that is the deck. I was, pretty excited to give this deck a go. I've seen a lot of people have some success with it. I have tried creativity strategies in the past, and every single time I do it, I'm just not able to cast any of my spells on time, because I just draw a bunch of Dwarven Mines and Teferi. It's tough sometimes, but hopefully we'll be able to cast some of our spells. So, anyways, I will see you guys back here in just a little bit for round number 1. Ooh, this looks like a functioning hand. I'm gonna keep it. Wow, we actually got a functioning hand, chat. Are you surprised? Yeah, the MTG record thing is down. It's just not working. Alright, opponent's on 6. No companion. We got a Delta. Delta, no companion, huh? What does that mean? Is this... Oh, is this Lantern? Is this Lantern? Alright, I'll cast Strike It Rich. Is this Lantern? I think it's Underworld Breach? Could be. I guess, nah, Lantern wouldn't play Chromatic Star, right? Probably not. Alright, so I'm just gonna go... Explore into Strike It Rich, I think. Just get blue mana. No, get white mana and then Temper Triome. Yeah, that's better. So go Explore. I guess if I'm getting the Temper Triome, I'm not casting Strike It Rich, but I can just get Steam Vents with this, which is fine. Alright, go. Seems like a pretty good draw. Pretty good turn, too. I think it's Grixis Underworlds. Yeah, I could see that. I wonder if their deck has counter spells. I would assume so, right? Yeah, I'm just going to lead on Tef. I assume they will counter if they have it. Yeah. Alright, your turn. Next turn we might go for creativity. Let's see what happens. I think it's worth going for one. Let's go sack this. Creativity. And then if this gets countered, if we draw a land... Alright, that's fine. Then we can just play Titan. Or just go for this next turn again. But I'm just going to start jamming threats. Archmage's Charm, Chromatic Star, and blue-black lands. Okay, that makes sense. That also kind of makes sense. I think we can beat those cards, though. So, let's go... Yeah, let's just Creativity this thing. Is there any chance I'm supposed to Creativity this? I don't think so, right? Nah, there's no way. Right? There's no way. Yeah, I just have to put a Titan into play. I mean, I lose if they have Urza, but I don't know if there's much I can do about Urza, right? So let's get probably just 2 Valakuts. No, I need a green source because I'm a dummy and didn't fetch a second green source. I think you outscale with damage if they don't have damage. Right, yeah. Like, you know what? That was actually bad. I maybe should have got a fetch land. So then I could Creativity, I could fetch... Yeah. Okay. Well, now I can actually go run in 6, get back a fetch land, fetch for a Dwarven Mine, Creativity this and the Dwarven Mine. I'm still going to attack first, I think. But I could also just maybe cast a second Titan at this point. So now we just get Valakut Mountain, right? So Valakut Mountain is 6 damage, plus 6 here, and then this is way more than lethal. Yeah, so Valakut Mountain here, I think. Save targets. Always yes, always yield. So they go to 5. Then I think I just played the second Titan, right? I think so. I guess this is worse if they have another counterspell, but... Alright, they don't have another counterspell. Alright, you did. Got him. Because they go to 9 and then still take 9. Got a Ren? Why do you think I got a Ren? This is still lethal. Like, Ren is the same thing, right? Ren putting it... I guess if I'm putting a Titan into play, then Ren plus Creativity is a little bit better, because it also kills this. Like, if they don't have a counterspell, maybe it's better to do the Ren play, because then I can Creativity for 2, kill this in the Dwarf token. But what if they just have, like, a Fatal Push, you know? Ren Explore? Yeah, but, like, if I Ren Explore, then I'm not guaranteeing lethal that turn, right? Like, I have to make them have it, you know? I can't give them one more draw step. What are we sideboarding against blue-black stuff? Alright, Force of Vigor seems good. Veil seems quite good. Luster Storm, perhaps. Maybe. Not sure. Bolt seems not necessary. Trim a Strike it rich. Trim a Hard Evidence. And... man, I don't know what to cut in matchups like this. This is a matchup I can cut a Titan, maybe? Let's try cutting 1. I'm not going to bring in Flusterstorm. I think that's too much. Like, Flusterstorm and Veil, I think, is a little bit too much. But maybe I should be trimming on Prismatic Ending. Surprise this deck doesn't run any iteration. Blue-red on turn 2 is kind of tough, right? I guess it's not that hard. If you lead on Valakut, then you just get Steam Vents, and you can still curve that into Tef or Ren and 6. So maybe it's not that bad. Alright, well, I have a fetch land and a Ren and 6, so I think I should keep. Although, if they answer the Ren and 6, this hand gets a lot worse. So, keep that in mind. But I think you have to keep most hands that have Ren plus fetch. Dude, I always draw so many Valakuts. Yeah, that's true. But, like, at the same time, if you lead on Valakut and you're playing a green spell on turn 2, you're then you don't have the mana to cast Iteration on 3 before you play your land, right? So you're losing a little bit of value in those games, which is a little awkward. 5 with humans, like traditional humans, or the Jeskai version? Was it the Jeskai version from the PTQ? Ooh, nice fairy. Traditional? Gotcha. So explore. Let's go play this. Get Sacred Foundry untapped. Plus get back Mesa. Play Mesa. Play Strike It Rich. Hold up Veil of Summer. Yeah, just chill. And then next turn I can get back Fetch. I guess I can't Titan with Veil of Summer back up, but could play Expressive Iterations. Yeah, somebody just suggested that. I don't hate that idea, but 2 mana. We gotta play the sword that we just gave them. Yeah. Could play Tef now, maybe. Alright, let's get Jeskai Triome. Well, now I can Creativity with Veil, right? What if we did that? I boarded out a Titan, didn't I? God. That's so funny. I guess I couldn't Creativity for 2 with Veil backup anyways. So why don't we just go play Fetch, crack Fetch, Dwarven Mine. No, that's dumb. I should just Creativity this, right? And leave up the Stomping Ground. I guess I could still get a Dwarven Mine, which is probably fine. Horus X Rises redeemed a song request. Let's take a look. Alright, let's see. Let me just get that right in the queue. Add to queue. Alright. Bam, in the queue. So, Dwarven Mine. Trigger. So I can Creativity 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no reason to Creativity for both, because I only have 1 Titan left in my deck. So I'm just going to Creativity this to play around Fatal Push. Yeah. And then if they have Counterspell, I have Veil. So they need to have, like, Counterspell plus Flusterstorm. They don't. Okay, so I have Valakut 4 Mountains, which means I should probably just get 2 Mountains to deal 6 to the Karn. I think that makes sense. So Steam Vents, Ketria Triome. Because Valakut Mountain, yeah, it doesn't do anything, so. Ooh. Alright, Dome the Karn for 6. Could have just domed them for 6, I guess, but I just always yesed. The heck? Alright, go. Honest caved and played rhinos for the first time I've been converted. Nice. Draw 2, sure. Hit the 4 Titan, you can Creativity for 2 and they get counters, still available in Creativity. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I could have Creativity for 2 to like play around. Yeah, like if they had a removal spell in the Dwarf token, the Creativity for X equals 1 still resolves in the Treasure token. But because I didn't have the second Titan, then yeah, there's like no reason to Creativity for 2 at that point. So they can minus the Karn to get the Thopter Foundry, but unless they have Urza, I don't really care. Could have Urza. Advantages, disadvantage of this deck versus normal Sarah Emmy Creativity. This deck just casts turn for Primeval Titans. So, like, if people are going super hard on hating your creativities with, like, Flusterstorms and that kind of stuff, you just jam Primeval Titans. Which is kind of cool. Like, I think the ability to do that and, like, the ability to hard cast your Primeval Titans on turn 4 with Explore and Strike It Rich, I think gives you like a decent-ish edge. I'm not sure though. Bolt, Snap, Jeskai, Control, and Humans. I don't think I've played against Bolt, Snap, Boom, or Jeskai Control. Humans, I think, is a decent matchup because you have Fury. I think in general, like, I don't know the specific makeup of the Control deck, but I think in general Control is a close matchup. But if you're worried about Control, play Chandra 6 in the sideboard. Chandra 6 is just lights out against them. It's so good. Yeah, like, you don't really care about a Titan getting solituded. I agree with that. I guess the idea between Emrakul, Sarah's Emissary... Do I even care about this? I have a Valakut in play. I mean, I guess I'll just Veil, because why not, but... I don't even know that I care about this, because I have a Valakut in play. Doomblade. Actual, factual Doomblade. Alright. Bet. Getting super punished for cutting a Primeval Titan. They're 18. Can I kill them? I can't, right? Play Valakut, play Titan. I guess I can just kill the card and dome them for some amount. Which is probably fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so let's just cast Titan. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I should have played the Valakut first. I'm big stupid. Yeah, I could have killed them, right? If I just played the Valakut first. No, because I'm short a land drop, right? Yeah, I'm short a land drop. So I still couldn't have killed them, but I should have obviously played the Valakut first. That was dumb. No reason not to. I'm gonna just leave up a fetch land, I guess. Just in case. Yeah, because this actually prevents me from dying to Urza, right? Because if they go to do the thing... Well... yeah, it actually does, right? Because they only have one other artifact to sacrifice. No, because if they do it right, they go Urza... No. They play Thopter Foundry first, then Urza. If I respond to the Urza trigger... 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, Urza. They go... Yeah, I think I would still lose. We aren't donation decks tonight. How's there any round or any screen? Look, I gotta give the people some different content, okay? We can't just sit here and play Rhinos 24/7. The same place. Probably put back the... Just one of the fetch lands, right? And then I could just go Ketria Triumph on 1, fetch Sacred Foundry, Renin 6 on 2, Raveler on 3. I could also put back the second Tef, though. It's probably less greedy if they force this. Yeah, that's fine. To farm channel points. Human Rhinos, jeez. Bring back Asmo. If only Asmo was still good. Rhino Animator? Rhino Animator, huh? Or we're playing against Burn? Okay. I don't know if this matchup is good or not. I feel like it's probably not good. Oh, man. My mana base is kind of sketchy. I guess I could just go Hard Evidence plus Jeskai Triome. And then next turn, explore... Yeah. Actually, not even Jeskai, just get Green Source. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do this. I think I like this best. Is there a Dono deck slot open still? Yes, there is, Kale. What are you thinking? Timeout Timu. Snuggles, you got that? Skewer the critics my... That's rude. That's very rude. Just throw. Oh, Kale got a dono deck. Ship me a deck list, buddy. I got you. That is the last. That is the last donation deck of the queue. So now the queue is full. It's pretty bad. Game 1 gets much better post where it's still have to get a bit lucky. Yeah, that's fair. Should I fetch in response to the trigger? No, because yeah, I don't want to thin my deck of a land, right? Primeval Titan on top. I don't really think I want to draw that. Do I? What the hell's my plan here? If I draw Titan, then I can fetch Basic Mountain, Explore, crack Scalding Tarn, get Triome, play Dwarven Mine, get a 1/1, and I'm at 11. Then I have 4 lands in play. Like, that's just not even good, right? I think my only out here is Creativity. Had a lot of points because when you played Spike... nice. Yeah, I don't really think Titan's a good plan here. So what? Here, I got an idea. I think I got an idea. I'm gonna get second Ketria here, because then I can go explore into Ren without taking a shit ton of damage. So we can go fetch Basic Mountain. I think I like this. I think this line makes sense to me. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but all right, go. Snap Jump Block. Revealed Strike It Rich. Okay, that's not good. Your donor deck is going to be sicko mode this week? Nice. I'm excited for it. Yeah, Kale, if you just want to hit me in the DMs with a link to the donor deck, I got you. Could double Ren and 6 ping the Eidolon. I mean, they have 0 cards in their hand. Do we have a chance? So I can go ping, second Ren and 6, go to 6, ping, play Strike It Rich, play Scalding Tarn, get Dwarven Mine, Chump Block, hope they brick for 2 turns, I can play Titan next turn. That's all I got. That's all I got. I don't really see any other way out of this. Can't guess that one. Then we can fetch Dwarven Mine in combat. Hoping for Burn to Brick. I mean, I got nothing else. What the heck else am I supposed to do? Alright, get this. Because I shouldn't have 6. Break it down. It's not a good plan, but it's a plan. Right? Right. Damn it. Alright. Well, if they brick 1 turn, I think we're good, right? If they just draw a blank this turn, I think we're okay. Like, actually? I guess we need them to brick twice. Trying to think what's the best way to do this. I don't think it matters too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get 2 Valakuts. Play Dwarven Mine. Shoot them for 6. I guess it doesn't matter that much, right? Yeah, so let's do this. Get 2 Valakuts. Alright, we need them to draw a creature or a land. Creature or a land, please. Creature or land, please. Alright, your turn. Creature or land, please. Creature or land. Hold? No way. There's no way. No! Ah, so close. God. Like Levi was saying, though, that game was closer than I thought it was going to be, right? For real. Like, I thought we had no chance in that game. And that game was still, like, close-ish. Alright, how do we sideboard this matchup? Obviously want Blossoming Calm. We were talking about trimming on Primeval Titans, which I kind of like. We also didn't like Teferi, right? I mean, like Flusterstorm. Does that make sense? So cut two Titans, 4 Tefs. I guess, like, nah, I think I'd rather do this. Red and 6 is so bad, right? How does that look? Does that make more sense? You want to cut all the Tefs? Oh, yeah, that's what I did, yeah. Could also go 4 Titan, 2 Ren. Gust over Rens. Maybe. We could try Gust. Ren just is so bad, right? And our plan is just, like, have a bunch of interaction and try to turn 4 creativity. Kind of like the way this looks. Try that. Alright, on the play. This hand's got to be good, right? I'm not sure how to sequence it, but it has to be a keep. Maybe we just go tap Sacred Foundry on turn 1, and then Foothills on 2. Yeah, let's do that. Just not going to take damage. Could have got a Triome. Maybe just Guy Triumph is better there. Goblin Guide. But now I can just ending this play a tap land. Creativity, which is perfect. Yeah, we're just going to ending this play a tap land, I think. Just take no damage off my lands. At least try to. Okay. It's medium annoying. Huh. I guess that's the problem with not fetching a Triome there, because now I kind of wanted to play a blue spell, but I don't want to fetch Shock to play a blue spell. So I could fetch Jeskai Triome, not play Strike It Rich. Or I could cast Strike It Rich, take 2. Yeah, why don't I just do that? Just play Strike It Rich, take 2, hope to draw a land next turn. I think this makes sense. I think I like this. And then if I draw a land, I can just Creativity the token without taking damage. He'd not fetch. Well, the problem is, what if I draw a Triome? Like, I can't afford to draw a Triome, right? Like, I want to fetch here. Because Triumph is so bad. You know? Let's get Rogren, I guess. Give a name by yourself. Just like any... Yeah, land here is perfect. So now we can just do the thing. I mean, I guess we don't have Flusterstorm or Blossoming Calm up, so we might just take lethal. But there's not much we can do about that, right? Like, I just can't... I can't just keep passing. I have to jam. Like, I'm not gonna not jam. Just is what it is. It is what it is. Just thinking of Smash. Again, not much I can do about that. Boros Charm. Yeah, that resolves. I cannot afford to counter that. Let's get Valakut and Mountain, I guess. Sure. Alright, your turn. I guess this sucks if they just kill the Titan, right? But if they have the Titan covered, they probably have me covered. Want to get a Dwarf as well? Because it comes into play tapped. If Dwarven Mine comes into play tapped, you don't actually get the token. It's not like Colony Garden where you just get the token anyways. It has to come into play untapped for you to get the token. Alright, well, they just had 1,000 Lava Spikes, so we died. Matchup seems horrendous. This hand's good. Right, yeah. But it was probably better to just target the token, you know? Through your teeth. Creativity for Ragavan? No. How about no? How about no? Blood Crypt. Inquisition of Kozilek. Sure, same thing. I took Prismatic Ending. Okay. Let's get Teamer Triome. Ooh, that was a pretty good draw. Let's cast that one. Let's cast that one, shall we? Your turn. Are they Shadow? Maybe. Nope. Jund Saga. Tarmogoyf. I could beat a Tarmogoyf. This matchup has to be insane for us, right? Can even bolt Tarmogoyf if I draw a bolt? Let's explore first, I think. Okay, so I want to get mountains into play. So why don't we go Foothills, crack Foothills. Oh, I should have played the Mesa. They knew about the Mesa. Get Triome. Plus, get back Foothills, play Foothills, pass. And then next turn I can go Dwarven Mine, have 2 tokens, creativity for X equals 2, which I think is pretty good. I think Valakut fetch. But if I Valakut fetch, then I don't get 2 tokens, right? If I Valakut fetch 2, I have 2 tokens or no? So if I play the Valakut there instead of the fetch, I have 3 mountains. No, then I only have 1 token, right? Yeah, so that doesn't work. Because I need to be able to beat a removal spell. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think playing the Valakut there is bad, because you need to be able to do X equals 2. Because you don't want to just YOLO X equals 1, you know? Not the only 2 Valakuts? Yeah, but it doesn't matter. If I resolve a Titan, then I should be good enough, right? Like, that just shouldn't matter either way, I think. No, there's a third one. There's one more Valakut in the deck. They say you were created... I mean, they just not have a removal spell. Because they're dead if they don't have a removal spell. Alright, yeah, you're not beating 2 Titans. Valakut... Triome... Sure, I'll kill the Goyf. Stomping Ground. Steam Vents. Oh, my opponent is conceded from the game. Alright, they don't want to play anymore. Alright, so Jund Saga. Jund Saga. Yeah, turn 4 double Primeval Titan. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like Veil of Summer against Thoughtseize. I don't mind Aether Gust against Tarmogoyf. Force seems bad, Calm seems bad, Fluster seems bad. So I like Veil and Gust. What do you usually cut against these decks? Veil for Strike It Rich? You want to cut Strike It Rich against them? I was kind of thinking of keeping Strike It Rich to be able to just, like, hardcast Titans. I guess Veil is only good against exactly Thoughtseize, so maybe it's bad on the draw. So what, just like cut Strike It Rich, add Gust, call it a day? Trim, Ren, Explore, Hard, EV, and Strike. I guess we probably should... Well, no, because we have Ending Anteferi for Moon, right? Do we care about Alpine Moon with Ending Anteferi? I think we have enough answers to Alpine Moon that I'm okay with that. Kind of want to cut, like, Hard Evidence, like, trim one of each of these, and maybe one Explore. Keep bolts for Ragavans. Just like do some trimming. Trim Tiff. Would you rather trim Tiff than explore? I'll buy that. I'll buy that. Tiff is a bounces Saga. It's still kind of awkward on the draw though, right? Like you're bouncing Saga on turn 3 when they've already made a token. Like, is that even that good? I don't think so. This hand sucks. This hand is better. I mean, it's not great, but it's definitely keepable. I don't love this hand. Foxies. Dragon's Rage Channeler. That's not a Ragavan. That one I can beat. Alright, so I think I'm just going to play Triome. And then I can go second Triome, Strike It Rich on 2, Tef on 3, and then Creativity on 4, potentially. Or I could just go Strike It Rich into turn 2 Tef. Is that good? I don't think that's good. I think I'm just going to play Triome. How was this deck ban? I have all the traditional Titan cards. This deck seems fun and probably a legit way to play Titan in the current meta. It's been okay. I think it's definitely a little bit more explosive than your traditional Titan decks because like the creativity for double Titan lines is pretty sicko. But yeah, it's kind of awkward. Like there's a decent number of Blood Moons and like you also just kind of get got by spot removal sometimes when you go for Dwarven Mines. So you have to be a little bit careful of that. I don't know. It seems like a fine deck. I don't think it's bad. Striker Rich is pretty good in the Belcher deck, too. How many surgicals do we run main? Oh yeah, now that we're not playing with Shardless Agent, we should be playing surgicals, right? I'm sorry, I forgot. I forgot the surgicals. My bad. Right back at it again. Yeah, you can punt for no surgical. No, that's fine. That's fine. I don't blame you. What is that emote next to the punt thing? Mew Mew Derp. That's a cool emote. I like that emote. Alright, they took Aether Gust. Alright. I would like to Strike It Rich. I'm actually going to play the fetch land to give them less information, to make them think that I drew either another Gust, or they get, like, less likely to go for the Ragavan. And, like, I just fetch a Triumph, worst case, so... Or did they take Gust over the combo card? They probably have another discard spell, or maybe they have the combo card covered. But I guess they knew about the Strike It Rich, so I don't know. Just going for it? I bet. I need them to not hit Valakuts. Oh, wait. I need to fetch now, because they hit one of the Triomes. And I want to make sure I get the other Triome. I don't want them exiling the last Triome. Alright, what'd they get? Please no Valakuts. Please no Valakuts. Fetch is fine. You can have a fetch. I mean, it makes sense at this matchup because I am a Ren and 6 deck, so I get it, but I agree with you, Boland. People do dash Ragavan way too often. Well, what if I just go... What if I just go untap Stomping Ground, flashback Strike It Rich? I guess they could have EE for 0? It's like the only thing that punishes me, right? Because then I can Creativity for 2 treasures next turn. I could also play Tef. Maybe playing Tef is just better. Like, Tef bounce Saga. And then next turn, I can go Foothills for Dwarven Mine. 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I can't. No, what am I saying? I can't double creativity next turn. Even if I play Strike It Rich, right? Because I have to sack a treasure. Oh, but I could sack treasure and go for mine token plus treasure, right? Because I'll have 6 mana. Right? So what if I go Flashback, Strike It Rich? Next turn, my board is 4 lands, 2 treasure tokens. I can crack fetch for Dwarven Mine, tap 4 lands, sack a treasure, target Dwarven Mine and treasure. What if I did that? So that's option number 1. Option number 2 is land to fairy bounce Saga, which sets me up in a position where I can creativity for 1 next turn. I don't know if that's better. I feel like striking it is better here. I think I like that. It gives them more mana, I guess, but... Bolt on Dwarf loses? No, because I'm targeting a treasure and a dwarf. So I'm gonna cast Creativity next turn. One's targeting a dwarf and one's targeting a treasure. Even if they kill the dwarf in response, it doesn't matter because I'm still targeting the other treasure. So like this is kind of built-in protection against that anyways, right? Alright, Dash Ragavan. I accept. It's our opponent on Jund Saga. Jund Saga. Have I done instant speed creativity yet? No. They hit a Titan. Thankfully, I didn't board one out this time. I have all 4 Titans in my deck. Well, I hope they don't have 2 removal spells. Is there any chance I'm supposed to Tef here? Probably not, right? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, they could have, like, Heat plus Decay or something, or Heat plus Trophy. I don't know. I'm just gonna go for it. Show me. So I assume this is dying, but that's fine, because we still have this. What's this Italian guy? Nice. See the Saints Seahawks game last night? No, I didn't see it. Ooh, that happened? I guess I can't kill the channeler though, right? Even if I get Valakut Mountain. Tilt. Tilt, tilt, tilt. Yeah, this actually kind of sucks. Probably just dead if they have another Heat. I'm still going to give Valakut Mountain, I think. Feels bad, man. Someone in chat said his nickname in high school was Hot Spaghetti. Nice. Could play Rhinos of Creativity. Well, no, because of Shardless Agent, right? I mean, I feel like they just have a second Heat. In which case, we're probably dead. Almost certainly dead. Outburst Demonic Tread. 5-color Rhino Creativity. Yeah, you just play 5 colors. So 5-color Yorion Rhino Creativity with Outburst Demonic Tread Ardently. Yeah. Right? What do you think about Bob and Hammer? I think Bob and Hammer's good. Literally no Yorion value? What do you mean? You're Yorioning the cards you're creativity into. Bring 80 card live again next. We had a deck tech from somebody yesterday in the chat that brewed it up. I forgot who it was. Yeah, but that's why you board it out. It's good most game ones against non-red and 6 decks, right? And then you just board it out. You play more sideboard games than you play game ones anyways. I guess you could use that same logic by sideboarding it and bringing it in against people who don't have red and 6, but... Pi right Spellbomb. What about Pi wrong Spellbomb? Get it? Get it? Get it? Well, if they don't kill Titan, I probably win. What is it for if it's not for good versus 4 color? Yeah, that's fair. Sure. I guess that makes sense. Again, I don't really play that much Hammer Time, so I don't know for certain what's right and what's wrong, but now I'll take 3. I will take 3. I mean, I'm dead to Bolt, right? Just shoot me and bolt me. Alright, they don't have Bolt. That was a good draw. That was an exceptional draw step. So now I can play Tef, bounce a Construct, attack with Titan, kill these two, and hold up Gust if they have Bolt. Yeah, that's sick, right? That's just actually sick. Alright, bounce your Construct. I know they don't have Bolt in their hand, but I'm saying they could draw Bolt, you know? Because I can't quite kill them. So I can go play Valakut, attack. Yeah, play Valakut, attack, kill these two. I guess I get 3 triggers, right? Get Valakut Mountain. Yeah, I was gonna play Valakut before combat. So Valakut Mountain. No. So kill this, upstairs. Always yes, always healed. So these die, they take 9, go to 8, and then we have Aether Gust up. I guess we know about the Ragavan, right? They still have that Ragavan. Actually, maybe I messed up. You know what? I think I did. I think I was supposed to play Dwarven Mine, although they have Dwarven Mine covered anyways, right? Because I'm forced to Gust the Ragavan that we know about. Mine comes into play tapped. Also, they have Mine covered anyways, right? They can just shoot the token and then attack with Ragavan. But I guess then I wouldn't have to Gust, right? If they shoot the token, then, you know, the Ragavan's not lethal. Whereas, like, if they draw Bolt, they have Bolt plus Ragavan, which kills me. But... So they should EOT this. Yeah, they should EOT this. Which makes sense. Should have left you alone. I'm gonna wait till combat to play around a second Ragavan. But we are dead to Bolt. I don't know if there was a way I could have beat Bolt, though. Alright, show me the Bolt. Show me the Bolt. I mean, they didn't have it last turn, right? They would have cast it last turn. Show me that Bolt. Alright, we're going to game 3. Submit. How's the deck been treating you? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. Not a huge fan of it. I think I'd prefer to be playing the other creativity decks if I was, you know, if I was going to play creativity. I think I think they feel a little bit better. I think there's definitely pluses, strengths, and weaknesses to this deck, but these decks are just always super inconsistent when I play them. I don't know if it's just me, but oh, no green mana. See? Still no green mana. Oh my god, I can't take this deck seriously. Alright, keep. Put back these two? No. Put back these two? Yes. But I hate that it seems you weren't fair enough. I tried Yorion in this shell. No, I haven't tried Yorion in this shell. Red. Come on, play a 1-drop. Yes. Yes. It's dead. Let's get Ketria plus Sacred Foundry, I think. Sacred Foundry. Minusing is obviously worse if they have a second one, but I'm not going to not minus. Kill your homie. Go. Yeah, Ren and 6, pretty good magic card. Ren and 6 greater than Ragavan. It's a problem that if you do resolve X equals 2, you deal 12 damage, don't kill them right away, and there are no Arcana upside selecting discard. Yeah, that's true, Sidana. That's a good point. You know, you're not killing them on the spot. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing about, you know, the Emrakul versions. But, I don't know. It's tough. The nice thing about this deck is you do get to just hardcast your Titans, whereas you're obviously not really hardcasting Emissary and Archon in those versions, so, I don't know. You could make an argument. It's pretty close. Alright, Ren dead. Need to find a land. We don't need to, because we have Strike It Rich, but I would like to find a land. Alright, cool. Land acquired. Let's get Steam Vents? No, probably Stomping Ground. Yeah, let's get Stomping Ground. I'm just gonna plus. They're on creature land artifacts, so they can't quite heat this. And I want to leave the minus in case they play Saga. Thinking about going Yorion in full 5-color, but haven't brewed anything concrete yet. Yorion 5-color, huh? It's interesting. That's an interesting idea. Like, do you think Yorion would actually be good in this shell? Knowing they had Ragavan, you should have gone Tef, Bounce, draw Dwarven Mine, attack, get Valakut Mountain, kill its remaining creatures, then they have to draw Dwarven Mine, so again, Spellbomb. Tef, Bounce. Wait, Tef, Bounce? What do you mean? I didn't have access to a Dwarven Mine that turn, right? I don't think I had access to a mine. Right? Unless I'm missing something. I don't think I had a mine that turn, right? Alright, Thoughtseize me. Thoughtseize me! Tef Bounce in the Saga token drew Dwarven Mine. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I think I get it now. We just minus and try to spike into the creativity? I think so. I think I'm just gonna cast Strike It Rich twice. Oh, so you're saying instead of play the Valakut that turn? Yeah, so I could have played the Dwarven Mine instead of the Valakut. Since I wasn't killing them anyways, that probably made more sense, right? Like, if I wasn't going to kill them that turn with the Dwarven Mine, or excuse me, with the Valakut, I probably should have just played the Mine. Yeah. Because I think that I ended up playing the Valakut that turn, but I didn't need to do that, you know? Alright, I'm just going to let this happen because I want to keep 6 mana in play because I just draw Primeval Titan. Like, obviously I could gust the red or gust one of these, but I would rather just have 6 mana in play, because if I sack the 2 treasures and draw Primeval Titan, it's really bad. Cast Explore. Alright, go. This sucks. Never relinquish. Take 6. God, opponent's playing so slow. Tank, 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 tank. Ping you, double bolt you. Opponent? Hello? Hello, opponent? Are you there? This is pretty bad. Alright, plus. Resolves. Okay. Yeah, it's a league. I mean, we could draw Titan, we could draw Creativity. Just something. Just anything. I'm actually not going to fetch either, because it's better to hold the fetch if I draw Titan, so... Alright, token dead. Token is dead. Creativity or Titan, please. Alright, kill this, I guess. Done. Plus. Go. 4-color blink piles that have been successful. They're good. They're really good. The canister decks, they're very, very good. You are the ones that I can't escape. Would Dagger decks be great now? People playing maybe 8-card decks, how was Burn been doing? Burn's good, but the problem with Burn is, like, you have to contend with the 4-color Yorion decks having, like, Solitude and Omnath and, like, all this cheap removal, so, like, I don't even know if Burn is favored in those matchups. And they can also cast Omnath ahead of schedule, so it's kind of tough, you know. Mm. Spell. Okay. We win, right? Yeah, just get Dwarven Bind and kill them. Wait, no, because I can only Creativity for 2? But that's still lethal, right? Double Titan's lethal? I think Double Titan's lethal, right? First one gets Valakut Mountain, second one gets Valakut Mountain. That would be... Yeah, that's lethal. I think. Or first one gets... Yeah, first one gets double Valakut. Yeah, this is fine. And we have a Tef in place. They can't do anything. Red, 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 red. Yes. So 2 Valakuts, 2 mountains. Alright, you're dead. No. No. Save targets. I would love to use the ability. Alright, we got him. Alright, 2 and 1. We have turn 1 Strike It Rich, turn 2 Explore with Creativity. I think this hand's good. Even have a Prismatic Ending if they're doing the Hammer Time stuff. I can't imagine mulling this hand, right? We do need to find a couple of lands, but this hand seems pretty good. Certainly has some upside. Burn again? So many burn decks. I don't know, B-Sams. Ask my opponents. How does it that we play a deck that literally cannot beat burn ever, and we just play against burn twice? So, tap land plus bolt, I guess? Sure. I want a bolt to be able to get another... Because I want to get the Goblin Guide trigger, basically, is why I want to hold up bolt here instead of Prismatic Ending. Also, ending on 3 can actually... Or ending on 4. Like, you can kill an Eidolon with this without taking damage, so... Okay. At least they have Lurrus. That's a good point. This opponent does have Lurrus. Correctly. Alright, we hit a land, which is really good. Alright, bolt this. Go. What's the other card? Another Creativity. Second Creativity is not ideal. They're at 20. So I can go Shockland, Prismatic Ending, Explore. Or I could just Prismatic Ending, play a tap land. And then hope to draw a land next turn. That seems worse, though. I think I have to shock here. Obviously, it sucks, but... I think I really, really need to find a land next turn. Like, I cannot possibly win this game unless I find a land. So... I guess this one's probably dealing me more damage, huh? Sure. I could, actually... Maybe I should have played Hard Evidence there. Because I'm replacing this... Yeah, I should have played Hard Evidence, right? Because I'm replacing this with a thing. Yeah, I should have cast this. Because even if they kill the O3, I have a treasure to sack, right? So it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, that was dumb. I was only going to be able to do it for 1 anyways, but... So I'm at 9? Isaac with the song request, huh? Alright, let's take a look. What was it again? Domination, Sullivan King. Alright, let's see. Domination, Sullivan King. Is it the one featuring Papa Roach? I assume so. Alright, Valakut plus Triome, I guess. Alright, your turn. Please don't kill me. We certainly have lethal if they don't kill us. X equals 1 literally does nothing in this build? Yeah, for sure, right? Like, unless you have more lands in play, but I agree. X equals 1 is not the best. Oh, I mean, I'm 100% dead. This is where they go into the tank and then cast 2 burn spells. Are we not dead? There's no way, right? Alright, go to combat. Go to combat. Well, they are super dead, right? So we can go Valakut plus Mountain. Dome you for 6. So they take 6. They go to 14. And then I can play Hard Evidence plus Creativity for 2 and get 2 more Titans, right? So this is just more than lethal. I don't even need to fetch, because I don't want to die to a second Boros Charm. So yeah, let's go Hard Evidence, Creativity for 2. 3, 4, 5. I guess they could kill the token? No, but that doesn't matter, right? Because then we just get Valakut Mountain off the 1 Titan, even if they kill this token. I guess if they have exactly Lightning Helix on the token, they go to 11, and when they deal them 9, right? Should target the Titan. Oh, because the Titan doesn't matter, right? Yeah, I should target the Titan. Yeah, you're right. 100%. They killed the token I could fetch. That's also true, because if they cast Lightning Helix on the token, they're tapped out. I'm at 5. Yeah, you're right. Okay. It's a good point. That is also a good point. Yeah, so now they're still dead to the fetch. Yeah, okay. Cool. So we get Valakut bound and then fetch and kill them. Save targets. Always yes. Always yields. Play this fetch land. Crack this fetch. Kill you. No. Alright, you're dead. Game number 2. Stealing game 1 against Burn is nice. Stealing game 1 against Burn is nice. 2 mountains is 12. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you're right. I could have just done that, right? Whatever. We had lethal. It didn't matter. But yeah, I could have just gotten 2 mountains. Add a 5 years later caption to the YouTube video. Oh, like the SpongeBob meme? A few moments later. All right, how do we board against? How do you board? How do you board against Burn, Zidana? Obviously, this card's good. Do you bring in Flusterstorm or Aethergust, or no? Also, Isaac, that was a good song request, by the way. What do you? Okay, more so the question is, what do you like cutting against Burn, Zidana? Because that's what I had trouble with before. I couldn't figure out what to cut. Just like a Poggies. It's okay. It's not bad, but... Do you cut Tef? We were cutting Tef before. Primeval Titan? Yeah, I can buy that. I was cutting Tef before. I think we cut all the Tefs and just brought in the Flusterstorms, not the Gusts. You like the Island too? I guess the Island does kind of make sense, right? Even though it's kind of awkward with Dwarven Mine. Could do Gust over Ren. Could try that too. I don't hate that. That's not a bad idea. Just cut all the Planeswalkers. And then have, like, the Island over maybe the second Triome. Does that mess with our mountain count, though? 7, 8. We have 14 mountains. If I cut the Triome, I have 13. Got a Valakut. Almost rather cut like a non-blue fetch land. Like cut a Mesa or something. Because I'm cutting the Wrens anyways. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, if Crab's Mountain Cat doesn't really matter. That's a good point. Okay. Yeah. Maybe it's just not having the tap lands. I mean, this hand's good, right? This hand probably wants to lead on tapped Foundry, and then turn 2, strike it rich, hold up Blossoming Calm. I'm definitely keeping. You go tapped Foundry, right, on 1? I think that's how I want to play it, I think. I guess you could also... Oh. Well, change of plans. Now we're getting Jeskai Triome. And then we're going to go turn 2, Evidence... plus Strike It Rich, and then turn 3 we can hold up Calm.
What's the best way to play this? I think it's Jeskai Triome. Could also sell me on Steam Vents. Steam Vents is not that bad, right? Go to 15. Play this. Next turn, tap Foundry, strike it rich. Because it's like, if we shock for the evidence, we're taking 2 either way, right? Because if we don't play the evidence, I'm taking 2. I think I'm actually gonna do that. I think I like that. So yeah, you rescue. Like, either way, I'm taking 2 damage, right? Worse if they have Searing Blaze, I guess, but Explore over Growth Spiral since it's easier to cast. Yes. Yeah, also, this is just a tap-out deck. You don't really have that many instants, you know? Yeah, I guess this is worse against Blaze, but both that's fine. We got a Foothills. So now I can go Strike it Rich plus tap land. What's this? Suspend Riftbolt? No, nothing. Alright, Strike it Rich. Tap Boundary. Dude, I literally had my mouse on the Foundry. Oh, because Moto popped up the graveyard. Damn it. I hate that. That is so annoying that it does that. It's really dumb. Like, you have to have the zone popped up in order for it to not, you know what I mean? It's so annoying. They probably kept Blaze in this matchup. Maybe they do. I don't know. I could see it. So I go to 11. It would have been a lot better if I had played a Sacred Foundry that turn, huh? Suspend Rift Bolt. Oh, that's really bad. Can I afford the shock here to Creativity the Clue? 8, 5. Then I'm at 5. Effective 4. I don't have a second mountain to fetch. There's only one basic mountain. Unless I peel a Scalding Tarn, then I could get basic island, but... Just main phase the Blossoming. I think I'm just going to cast Creativity. I think I'm just going to cast Creativity and Shock. Just let it happen. Shock Blossoming? Well, why would I Shock? Wouldn't I just sack the treasure to cast Blossoming? And then play a tap play and hold up Gust? Isn't that better? Blossoming off the treasure on their... I'm not going to upkeep it, because then they can respond and activate this. So if I'm either doing Blossoming, sack treasure... I guess I could Foundry... I see what you're saying. You could go Foundry... Yeah, because then I basically break even and still have Gust up. Okay, I like that. I like that, actually. No, you're right. I like that. Because we still have Gust up. Yeah, this is good. So they either have to target themselves or the Goblin guy? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh, man. They don't have a choice. They can't target me. So their options are target themselves, and if they target themselves, they're dead to X equals 2. So, yeah. Because they take 8 damage, right? Oh, that's so sick. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, wait a minute. This is bad. Wait. This is bad. I just realized this. But, oh, I could choose not to cast it, right? It's a May? Okay, it's a May. Whew. Saved. EOT Gust the Vortex. I guess I could also do that, sure. Maybe that's good. Yeah, I could also do that. It's probably just better, right? Alright, I'll buy that. Because now we can still cast this. And if they tap mana and don't leave themselves a removal spell to kill one of the dwarf tokens, they just lose. Because Double Titan kills them because they're a 10. Okay, they don't have a spell. But now I'm at 9. I mean, I'm still going to go for Double Titan, right? Just make them have a spell. They can't target me right now, so... And if they don't have a thing, they just lose on the spot. And even if they kill this, we still get a Titan, and they can't target us next turn, so... And before they also have Blossoming Golem, imagine. I mean, I guess they could have, like, Smash... Do they really have Smash plus Bolt? Okay, good. I was gonna say, Smash plus Bolt would be kind of tough. There's not much I can do about that, but... So they don't have Bolt in their hand. Maybe they have... Deflecting Palm? I don't know. Well, I can't hardcast Titan. I can't hardcast Titan without dying to Boros Charm is the issue, right? That was a good draw. So, best possible, or... was that a good draw? Was that a good draw? I can't tell. So, Valakut... I mean, this is just lethal, right? This is 6, 12, minus 2 is 10. They still die. Right? They still die. This is 12 damage, minus the Goblin Guide is only 2. So they have to cast Deflecting Palm, and if they cast Palm, then I just Fluster it and kill them. So. If they cast Helix, I counter it, yada yada. They're dead. They are dead. Got him! Got him! Nice peel. Thanks. Thanks, Todd. Skillfully drew the Flusterstorm. Is Burn a pretty good matchup? Yeah, when you're whitelisted like me, it is, sure. Hope they were sandbagging a land for no reason. Me too. I mean, it's not no reason, right? Because they probably had Searing Blade still in their deck, but... Lands and Planeswalkers? Arnaman. Are you actually going to play your Rhinos? That's sick. I'm excited. I hope somebody crushes with that deck. I would not be surprised if somebody did. You only needed to see one league and you were hooked. I'm here for it. It only took you one league and I reeled you right in. You have to sell a house to play it. I mean, you're not wrong. Sacred Foundry, right? Alright, green, red. Ren and Tix. Consider. Oh. Pause champ. Pause champ. Can I get a basic? I think I can get a basic, right? Yeah, I get a basic. I guess my life total probably doesn't matter against Consider as foretold, but... eh. Kind of sucks that I keep drawing all these Valakuts. It's super awkward. Alright. Restore balance. Yeah, is this a bad matchup? Well, yeah, considering we're a Primeval Titan deck, I would assume if they set up Gargadon plus balance, we probably can't win. Probably can't beat that sequence of cards. Let's go second Tef. Kind of want to get a Valakut into play this turn. Kind of want to plus this Tef to play around Bolt. So let's go plus Red on nothing, plus Tef, play Valakut, and just chill. But yeah, this matchup seems not great. I could have played a fetch there so that, that was bad, right? Because now if I draw Creativity, I can't Creativity for 2. Yeah, I should have played a fetch there. Like, I was worried about not having a Valakut in play, but now I can't Creativity for 2, which is probably bad. Yeah, I think I should have played a fetch there. Still haven't drawn a land. That's true. Bolt Tef, huh? Okay. Plus. So let's just get a Dwarven Mine, I guess. Fetch. Go. Man, this deck could really use a companion, huh? It's funny how they're on no lands and I'm on all lands. The clock starts now. Oh no. Well, I can bounce their Murktide. Oh, that's gotta be lethal, right? So, I guess it's not quite, huh? So I can double Titan. Let's go... Yeah. Is it lethal? Oh, I guess it's probably better to hit the Murktide. Yeah, than just plus the Tef. Because I guess if they hit a 3/3 Murktide, I can just plus the Tef, yeah. Triple Titan? No, I can only have 2 Titans, right? The only way I can triple is if I bounce the Murktide and hit Crabs? No, I'm still short mana, right? Yeah, so let's just go fetch, crack fetch, get a mine, Creativity for 3. They hit a 3/3 Murktide, so let's get Valakut, Mountain, which is 6. Oh no, it's lethal. Yeah, this is just 18, right? I think it's 18. Yeah, this should just be 18, because then that's 12 more. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is just lethal. I can't math. I can't math. They're at 17, it's just lethal, though. See, I knew it was lethal. Alright, what do we want against Murktide, Electro Dominance, as foretold? Flusterstorm seems good. Veil of Summer seems good. That's all I got. Lightning Bolt seems quite poor. Prismatic Ending seems poor. Call it a day. That is 60. I guess, is Prismatic Ending better than Hard Evidence? Like, what is Prismatic Ending even killing? I guess maybe As Foretold? But I don't even know if that's good. You know? You think Force of Vigor for As Foretold? Problem is, if they cast As Foretold, they can do something that turn. Like, if they just go As Foretold, Restore Balance, is that, like, what is your Force of Vigor even doing? You know? I think they might play Moon. That's a pretty good reason to have Force, huh? Yeah, they could have Blood Moon, so maybe I should bring in Aethergust? They milled an As Foretold that game. They milled an As Foretold and an Electro Dominance, so they're doing that kind of stuff. I think they're on Blood Moon. That would make sense, right? Like, would you consider bringing in the Island and the Gusts? Just to hedge against Blood Moon? Also, what would you cut, though, you know? It's like... Would you cut Hard Evidence at that point? Maybe? I don't know. We could try to cut Hard Evidence. Again, I don't know. I don't play this deck enough to know when exactly it's acceptable to cut hard evidence. You know, like I assume there are matchups where you can cut it, and I feel like this is probably one of them. You think easy cut a Titan? Why are you spamming the friend command? So you'd rather have hard evidence than strike it rich? So what, you want to do this? And bring in these? Alright, let's try it. I'm down. Evidence is a 3-for-1? Well, in this matchup, is it though? Like, not really, right? Like, the O3 isn't worth much against their deck. So we're gonna get Ketria Triome. The mountain's there for only burn. Yeah, I guess the mountain is an easy swap for the island where we're bringing in. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, Temur Triome. Let us slam red in 6, I think. Yeah, let's just slam red in 6. I mean, if they counter this and play a Blood Moon, it's kind of awkward. I guess even if they don't counter, if they just play a Blood Moon, we probably lose. Because I don't have the island. If only this mountain was an island. Are they casting rhinos? I hope they're casting rhinos. Yes. This is the real rhino deck. This is the real rhino deck. I think I'm just going to Tef bounce a rhino. Or I could go Explore Gusta Rhino. That's probably better, right? Explore Gusta Rhino. And then next turn, Tef plus Ren, maybe? Yeah, let's do this. They could have another Electro Dominance, I guess. I should probably upkeep this. So let's get Island and... I guess Stomping Ground? No, I want to get white mana. If they moon you here, you die? No, because I can fetch Basic Island. And I have a second Gust. What are you talking about? I have Moon covered. Why would I lose to Moon? Alright, so now I'm just going to play Tef, right? And then if they counter Tef, I can just Gust the other Rhino. If they don't counter Tef, I'm just going to bounce the Rhino. Mystical Dispute. Okay, no. So now I have to go to 4. Oh, no, I can just get a... I can get a Dwarven Mine here. Yeah. I'm going to do this main phase, so they don't have... Because they showed us Counterspell last game. Alright, you can go. That was turn 2 when I played Ren. Yes, sure. Yeah. If they mooned me that turn, then I would have died, but... I wonder if they kept in bolts. Bolted that. Alright, sure. It's not that bad. So now we can go... Do I want to go to 4? I guess I should, right? Hard evidence, go to 4, creativity for 2. It's worse if they have counterspell, though, because then I'm at... I guess there's not much difference between 6 and 4, right? Like, what's the difference between 6 and 4? Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Counterspell. Alright. I have been counterspelled. It's probably not great for me. Yeah. I don't think I want to fetch Shock. Oh, I could have got a Dwarven Mine, though. Could have went Dwarven Mine plus Ren and 6. Probably would have been better to do it that way. Yeah. feel like we're dead. I'm gonna hang on to the fetch for Titan, even though I don't think. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna jam. Nah, that's so dumb. I'll play tough. Jamming seems kind of loose. I feel pretty dead anyways. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's gonna matter. Feel pretty dead either way. Go. Do they have Electrodominance plus Rhinos? We are dead to that. Seems like they do. Alright, we're dead. Oh, I wanted to cut the mountain, right? Cut the mountain, bring back in a Strike It Rich. I don't know if I got there in time. Did I? Did not. Whatever, it's fine. Sand seems fine. Tef into Creativity. Can go Jeskai into Stomping Ground into Steam Vents, probably. Bundles to 5. I like that. I guess this probably wants to get a basic island just in case. So we'll probably save the Scalding Tarn. Saffron played this yesterday. No, Saffron was playing, like, way more Cascade spells. Saffron was playing a lot more Cascade spells, right? Are we getting counterspelled? So I'm time walking myself on the Dwarven Mine if I get Basic Island here. But if I don't get Basic Island and they just have Counterspell into Blood Moon, I just lose, right? I don't know that I want to time walk myself on this, though. This is really tough. I didn't see a Blood Moon last game. I don't actually think I can afford to play around it. So at that point, I probably should have just played a Shockland last turn. Are they just going to Rhinos me now? That's actually kind of okay with me. Like, in a weird way. Ish, sort of. Maybe not. So, Tef bounce. So they kill Tef. Probably not going to jam next turn. Okay. Probably, this is probably just a Gust the Rhino turn. So let's just play Steam Vents tapped pass. See if they want to fight over the Gust. Yeah, well, this actually isn't off of that album. But yes, I agree. That album is so good. The problem with Island Shock is I still lose to Blood Moon if they have Counterspell, right? So, like, that turn that I could have fetched the island, it's, like, makes this super awkward, right? And then I still lose to Blood Moon. I guess not, right? If I get the island, I don't lose to Blood Moon because I have the Gust, but... Alright, now that I have a backup fetch, I'm just going to go for it. I think going for it's fine. Sure. Your turn. Also, going for it here is good because I want to use my mana if I draw a Titan next turn. If it's a Gust around, you play Valakut. That's not great. You have 2 cards. Alright, now I probably have to wait to get a second Titan into play. Play around Bolt at least. So go fetch, fetch, get 2 mines, then creativity for 2. Why so much Tron in the queue? I don't know. It's a lot of Tron, huh? Fetch upkeep. I don't really want to draw mine. Should have fetched DOT. Do we wait again? Do you want to wait for 3? I feel like I can maybe wait one more turn. It's kind of the same thing if they have Counterspell, right? I could draw Flusterstorm, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it now. I don't know if that's right, but I'm gonna do it now. I guess I could wait a turn and play around Dispute by, like, not targeting all 3, but they had Counterspell anyways. Thought Scour. Hey, look, a 6/6. Colossal Dreadmaw time. You ready for some Colossal Dreadmaws? I know I am. Colossal Dreadmaw time. Alright, word. Go. Counter your spell. They only have 2 cards in their hand. I don't know what they are, but... Another Colossal Dreadmaw. Pog. I guess I should probably be fetching the Dwarf tokens to just go beatdowns, right? Colossal Dreadmaw, you? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it. Alright, 1/1 beatdowns. 1/1 beatdowns. Mm. 3x counterspell seems like a strong strategy. I agree. I agree. Explore. Ooh, more Valakuts. Pog. There was consideration to leave the Valakuts in play, or excuse me, leave the fetch lands in play for a turn where I maybe draw a Gust, and I go Gust this and then crack a bunch of fetches, but they definitely can't beat the crab, right? Dude, if I win this game with Dwarf tokens, there's no chance, right? Like, what the heck is in their hand at this point? Oh man, game's over. Game is over. Game is over. 2 crabs? You're dead. Counter everything down to 1/1s? Dude, I hope so. Misty Rainforest. There's no way that these Dwarf tokens are going to win the game. There's no way. I should have got the crabs in there, too. What is this? Oh, I see. We're bolting Dwarf tokens now. I see. That's where we're at, huh? All right, go. Dude, this game is so weird. They gotta have something, right? Like rhinos? They didn't play a land that turn. Oh. So they're dead. But we can maybe bait something out first. Like, I don't need to... I can just wait, you know what I mean? I don't have to go for it now. Like, I have them dead whenever I want to. Because I can just gust this and then fetch. But might as well wait till they act. No reason to do anything now. Murktide Regents. Okay. Still dead. Yeah, we have lethal on board with the dwarfs, so no reason to act. Alright, go to combat. Attack for 2. Dwarf beatdowns for the 4-1. You love to see it. All right. For those of you watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.